However, today is the first day for the regular session. Okay. Just in the last two sessions, I conducted what? Python full stack live demo. 2 days. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Nikki. Yes. No worries. As I said, we conducted two demo sessions last 2 days. If anybody are attempting today first day, please take the recorded sessions so that you will get a good clarity on the Python full stack is what. Okay. I hope all you people have, you got an idea about full stack Python is what. Still, if you have any doubts, let me know that. Online or offline, guys. Anyone? Any doubts in that? Okay. So full stack Python is what in that what we are going to discuss, what we are going to cover. Okay. And we discuss some different types of things in that real-time examples, real-time applications, right? We discuss all these things. So any doubts? Right. So, however, let me recap in the last two sessions what I discussed here. Okay, just for a few minutes. Then after that, I'm going to start today Python. Okay, from the backend we are going to start what here Python today. Okay, fine. Okay, then so let me recap about the last two sessions, whatever we discussed. So we conducted last 2 days Python full stack demo. In that Python full stack demo, I explained about Python is what, Django is what, Django REST framework is what, and front-end technologies, back-end technologies, full stack Python, and real-time applications of Python, Django, React.js. Along with that, I explained about, okay, if you take this Python full stack course, what are the benefits? What is the advantage? Okay, how many roles you can play in the real time? Okay, like benefits from my side, benefits from Harsha Trainings, right? I explained all these things for you. Okay, right. So, okay, so what is Python basically? It is a programming language that is used to write the programs to develop the software applications. It's just like other programming languages like C language, C++, Java, okay, .NET, etc. But by comparing to all these programming languages, Python is very simple and also easy. You can say one terminology is called, it is a simplified programming language. Python is what here? It's a simplified programming language. Anybody can learn. Kids also can learn this Python. That much of easy it is. Okay, so once upon a time, people were starting with programming in C language. But nowadays, everybody are starting with Python because Python is very easier than the C language. You don't need to follow very strict syntaxes in the Python. Okay, that's what it's very easy, simple. I said that's why it is a simplified programming language. Okay, right. And nowadays Python is becoming very, very popular. For that, I said some reasons also. Okay, one of the reason is I said it is very simple and also easy, syntactically, coding wise also, and we also can write the logics within few lines of code. Within few lines of code. If you take Java code or .NET code, if a program is taking the 15 lines of code means here we can finish within 2 to 3 lines of code only. Yes, I shown a few examples to you like that. And also Python nowadays we are using in the latest technologies like AI, ML, okay, and IoT, data science. Like we are using the Python in the latest technologies. Whatever I said just now, all these are the leading technologies right now in the IT industry. In all these latest technologies, we are using Python. That's why it is also one of the reasons why Python is becoming very, very popular nowadays. Okay, everyone who want to move to the IT side or coding side, they must and should learn what? Python. Okay, right. So that is what actually Python I said. I also compared the Python with other programming languages like, I explained this one practically to you. One or two programs I explained. Later I explained about the Django, right? What is Django? Django is a web framework technology. Django is a web framework technology. And that is used to develop the web applications or you can say simply websites. Okay, like Amazon, Flipkart, IRCTC, Book My Show. These types of web applications we can create using the Django. Okay, so using Django also we can design these applications very simple and also fast because it is a framework. Framework means what I said. It is a ready-made tool or inbuilt architecture, right? That is what the Django. So right now there are so many companies are using the Django, okay, for web development. Okay, that is what I said here. Next, Django REST framework. What is the Django REST framework? Yeah, it is a framework, Django framework that is used to develop the APIs. API means application programming interface. So after designing the web application using the Django, and if you want to provide access to that application from other applications or other websites or other mobile apps, then you have to create what here? APIs for that application. If you create the API, now people are ready to access your website. Whatever you design is in the Django, they are able to access from other websites or other web applications and also mobile apps as well. Okay, now, so for that purpose here, we have to understand and also learn Django REST framework. Okay, so this is what I explained here in the form of words here. API helps to make available of the Django web application to the different apps so that users can interact with the web application from many sources. Yes or no? I explained one example to you. Bank. You have an account with one bank. You can interact with your bank from many apps if you want to do any payments. Right? You can interact with the phone pay, Google Pay. Next what? Zomato, Ola, Uber apps, Book My Show apps, IRCTC apps. Okay, from all these multiple apps or applications, we are able to interact with what? Bank applications. That is what. Okay, that these type of applications we can create using this Django REST framework. Then I explained to you backend technologies are what here. These are the backend technologies. Python in that core Python and advanced Python. Along with the, we are going to discuss some of the libraries which are related to data science. Okay, we also use some of the Python libraries. Those libraries we use in the data science also. We are going to cover some basics of the data science related libraries. Those are related to Python actually, which we use in the data science. Next, backend technologies, Python, then Django, Django REST framework, and also database will be covered. Okay, database means that may be Oracle or MySQL will be covered for you. By default, Django will come with one database. That is what here, SQLite database. Okay, so whenever we create a Django project, in that automatically will see the three things. Yes or no? So whenever you install the Django, you will see what three things. What are the three things I said? Tell me. Django, then Django server, then database. These three things you will receive whenever you install the Django. Okay. There is a command to install the Django. What is the command? Pip install Django. See in the Python related frameworks, installation of the libraries or packages are very simple and also fast. So using these type of commands only we can install any packages. Regularly used command, pip command. So pip is basically, it is called Python package manager. Okay, so Python package manager means we are going to install the packages, we are going to uninstall the packages. Okay, we can handle all these different types of packages using this pip command. With the help of this pip command, we can manage the packages or libraries of the Python. It's a very popular one. We have a separate topic in our Python also. We'll discuss this in detail next. So here the point is, whenever you use this command, within seconds only, Django server database will be installed. So we are ready to start and design the Django projects. Okay, right. Because if you want to design a real-time project, compulsory database required, server also required. Whenever you are working with the Python, only Python programming. So whenever you are working or whenever you are learning the Python, server is not required, database is not required at the starting. These are required whenever you want to whenever you want to design the applications, real-time applications. Understanding? Okay. Starting, these are not required, server database with Python also, but later we also can connect Python with some other database as well. Okay, right. We'll see all this step by step. So these are the backend technologies. And database means what, sir? Database means it's a place or storage area wherever we can store or save the application data. Okay, no? Right. Because every application or any any software or application contains a data. That data we need to store, we need to maintain, okay, and we need to do some different activities like saving, retrieving or fetching, updating, deleting. These type of tasks we have to do. Okay, so all these we can do the data which we have in the database. Okay, so first we have to store the data in the databases. Later we can do all these activities. Right. Next, front end technologies. In this, we discussed about what? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Using this, what we can do? What we can do, sir? We can create what? Web pages. Please try to answer the online guys also, because I already discussed about all these things. Okay. So just you can respond in the chat box at least. So HTML we use to create the web pages. I clearly explained what is web page, what that web page contains. Okay, with some examples also, like by taking the Flipkart website and also Amazon website, I explained to you very clearly. Okay, right. Next, CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. That is used to apply the styles for your web page. Okay, we can make it style. We can also arrange the different components in that, like text to images. Okay, all these we can also arrange in one particular place. Okay, so all these we can do using this CSS only. Next, JavaScript. It is a scripting language. Okay, so basically the JavaScript we can use for different purposes. I said one purpose to you, that is a data validation. Yes or no? We can do the data validation. Whatever the data you are entering into one web page, for example, login page or registration page, whether the data is correct or not. Okay, page itself only will check it. The web page itself only will check it whenever you enter the data. Before the data sent to the server only or database only, the data will be checked in the web page or browser only. For example, okay, whether the data is correct or not. That is called your validation. Okay. However, validations are two types. I mean, we can do that in two ways. Client side means browser side. Okay, client side means here browser side, and also server side. We can do two types of validations. Okay, right. Next, but what is the difference between these two type of validation? We'll discuss in the regular sessions. Okay, when to do the client side validations, when to do the server side validations. Okay, what is the difference between these two? What is the advantage if you do the client side validation? Why can't we do only at one side? Okay, we'll see all these in the regular sessions. Okay, there are so many things out there to understand, but here as a demo session, just I explain to you what is what all these. First, you have to know something basics. Later, we'll go like next level. Okay, right. Next, React.js. React.js means it is also a framework, and it is a combination of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It is a front-end framework. Django is a back-end framework. Okay, using back-end technologies, what we do? I said yes. Online guys, using back-end technologies, what we do, sir? Anyone can reply online? Online guys? Because I said no, front-end technologies and back-end technologies. Okay. So combination of these two, front-end and back-end, are called what? Full stack. So full stack includes all these front-end and back-end along with the databases. Now, what is the use of back-end and what is the use of front-end? Anyone from online? Online people?
Backend is used for business logic.
Yes, good. And front-end? Anyone? Front-end like HTML, CSS.
It's kind of like maybe data validation, we can say, or we can to enter the details.
Yeah,
That's
that
called
is called what?
front
Technically,
end.
that is called what? Yeah, that is
Front end.
okay. But technically, one word is there. Yes. That is user interfaces. That is called here user interfaces. If the user want to interact with your application or any other projects, compulsory user interfaces means pages. That page contains like forms, all these things. Forms, links, buttons. With the help of these forms, links, buttons only, user can interact with the backend application. Yes or no? Right. So that is what front end and back end. Right. So, and also I explained business logic means what. Remember, business logic means what? Yesterday I said, okay, right. Just recollect in case if anybody forgets. Like, and also I explained to you a real-time applications of the Python. These are the real-time applications of the Python. Already, we are using all these apps and also some technologies like AI, ML, data science, IoT, web development, voice assistance, voice recognition, image recognitions, and also product recommendation in the e-commerce or YouTube, Google Maps, language translation, automated cars or self-drive cars, X-rays, CT scans, robotic surgery. See, in all these areas, we use what? Python. Python is evergreen, anywhere. It's just like a air on the earth. Air is anywhere, right? Yes or no? Like that same way, Python also anywhere. Like simple. Okay. So lifelong, it is helpful for you somewhere. Sorry, sir? Huh? Yes, yes. Okay. We can play the games with Python, sir. Okay, right. And also these are the Django real-time applications, right? Like Django we use for web development. We also can develop some web browsers like Mozilla Firefox is already designed using the Django, and social media platforms, stock market apps, chart applications, live applications like live notifications, live streaming events, gamings, real-time dashboards like live data updates, okay, live election results or cricket scores. These type of live streaming we can do using this Django. And after that, I explained to you React.js real-time applications also like Facebook, Instagram, Netflix, WhatsApp, Yahoo, Dropbox. All these areas also we use what here? React.js. Okay, fine. So finally, I explained to you this very, very important screen to you. Once if you complete this Python full stack, now you are eligible for multiple roles in the real time. Like after Python, you can also, if you have an interest, you also can update for AML, then you are eligible for AML developer. Then after Python, if you learn data science, okay, then you are eligible for the data science developer or engineer or analyst. Then IoT developer. After Python, you also can go for IoT if you want. Then you are eligible for IoT developer. Then separate front-end developers, back-end developers, full stack developers, React, JavaScript developers, React.js developers. Okay, there are so many roles are there because you may think that if you learn Python full stack, only Python full stack web developer role is there. No, there are multiple different combinations of roles are available in the IT industry. Understanding, guys? So that is a benefit for it. Okay, generally, suppose if you take a coaching, for example, especially government jobs coachings, reasoning, aptitude, some general knowledge. These are common for many, what we call many exams. For example, banking. If you take the coaching for one bank, that is suitable for all the banks, right? For example, like same way, if you take this Python full stack, now you are eligible for multiple roles here. Understood you? What I said? Okay, like that. I think there is one what we call multiple banks combination of one exam will be there, right? If you, yeah, what is that, sir? IBPO. Yeah. If you write that exam, then you can any bank can recruit you. One exam, but post for multiple banks. Understood? Like same way here, if you take this Python full stack, now you'll be having posts on different areas like this. There is advantage. Okay, right. I hope you understood, right? Like I said, the benefits also, like here I'm going to take simple training to you in simple English words and real-time examples, more exercises, assignments, live hands-on coding. I'm going to type the programs in front of you only, and project work will be there. Additionally, I'm going to give some tips to memorize memorize and also remember the concepts, guidelines for your career, some motivational speeches sometimes in the regular sessions. Along with that, from Harsha Trainings, we'll be having here some benefits like online and offline training here. Okay. And this is a total 6 months duration. And you will be having recorded sessions also that is accessible for 1 year. Mentor support is available along with my support also. Means here trainer support, and mock interviews will be conducted here, resume preparations, LinkedIn profiles, and special activities on every Saturday, internship, and also along with the certification, course completion certification. And you are going to do the 4 to 5 projects. If you have an interest, I'm going to assign the more projects also. Okay, it's not a limit. Projects are limit, not limit. If you want to, sir, for example, I can do more projects, sir. You can assign means we can assign. Okay, because some people will feel difficult. We can do minimum of 4 to 5 projects. It's not a limit. Suppose you have a capable to do many projects. Whatever we assign the projects to you, if you are able to do, then we are going to assign more. That is depends on you. Okay, right. Don't worry, but you can do the projects yourself once if you follow each and every session, once if you follow my instructions, once if you practice all these things day wise, assignments you have to solve. Okay, like you have to listen the classes, you have to prepare the notes, you have to do all these multiple activities. If you do all this, then developing the project is nothing. Okay, now, right. So like that, you'll be having the placement assistance also from Harsha Trainings. Along with that, here we are going to conduct some free workshops to you from DevOps, like version control systems, GitHub. It's a 1 week workshop to you, and it's a free of cost. And also from Power BI reporting tool, also 1 week workshop. It's a free of cost. Okay. So for free of cost, we are offering to you these two. Clear, guys? This is what complete about our Python full stack. So still, if you have any doubts, ask me. For any queries, you also can note this contact. This is the office contact. Okay. If you have any queries related to this course also, we can discuss. Okay. So online guys, you also can visit our office at KBHB. Is nearby metro, KBHB metro. You can note this contact if you want. Yeah. So any queries? I'm giving the 1 minute time for you. For any doubts? For any doubts or queries? Just I recap today. Okay, but I explained about all these things in the last 2 sessions very clear. Okay, once again you can have the recorded sessions. Please go through that so that you will get a good clarity on this. Now we can decide. So do you want to take this? I mean, do you want to continue and take this course or not? Python full stack course or not? And that too from Harsha Trainings and from my side also. Okay, right. Fine. See here, not only subject. Here I said you will be having multiple other sessions along with this Python full stack. You'll be having the HR sessions, communication sessions, along with that, reasoning and appreciations, because especially for the freshers, they are going to conduct a written test like reasoning and aptitude. Okay, and English skills. English skills, these are also very important. All these skills you are going to learn in this course because those are also required. Only if you have technical like Python related technical skills, if you have means some companies will not accept. Along with that, you'll be having, if you want to get written test, interview, written test and also interview, those are also very, very important first. In the interview, you'll be having HR session. You have to talk with them. Listen how to talk. Those are also very important. You have to clear the rounds now first. If you clear all the rounds, then only they will recruit you. Otherwise, no. That's what here for entire interview process, what are the skills are required for you? You are going to learn in this. Okay, now not only Python full stack, we are going to discuss here. You are going to learn many things in this. Okay, right. Fine, guys. Okay, now I will close this slide. Right. Okay. Now today as a first session, is a regular session, we'll start the Python. Okay. Once again, now we'll discuss very clearly like what is Python, why Python. Okay. Everything we are going to discuss about the Python now. It's the first session of the Python. Now, this Python will take around 45 days, around 45 days from starting today. Okay, now? So 45 days, sometimes 50 days also maybe, around, approximately like that. So because first of all, for the Python full stack, Python only very important. I'm telling you. Because in the interview, most of the questions, they will start from Python only. And most of the questions, they will ask from Python only. Different questions like theoretical questions, okay, coding questions also they will ask from Python only. They will not ask any coding question from Django. They may not ask. Maximum 99% they will not ask coding question from Django, Django REST framework, frontend, and all this. They will ask the coding questions only from Python. Max. Okay, that's why we are going to spend some little bit more time on Python. We are going to discuss this Python very slowly first. Understanding, guys? Okay, right. That's what. So full concentration is required. Okay, every day is a 1 hour session. 10:15 to 11:15 is your session daily morning. 10:15 to 11:15. Now we are starting with backend. From the backend, Python. You know, backend means what we are going to discuss backend. Python, Django, Django REST framework, database. These are the backends. But from the backend, right now we are starting with Python. Okay. To learn this Python, right now, immediately we are no need to understand the front ends or what, like HTML, CSS. These are not required right now. Even database also right now not required. So these are independent. First, we are going to start with Python. We can complete total Python. Then we'll go for next maybe front end or database or Django like that. Okay, that we'll see here how we are going to process these sessions here. And here from my side, this total Python, say here. Okay, this total Python, I classified into 4 parts. Okay, now? Actually, Python is not classified into 4 parts. Sir. From my side, okay, as a trainer, I divided this total Python into 4 parts. So how I take the sessions, I'm going to explain to you. Okay. So in this part one is what here? It's a complete introduction to Python. It's a complete introduction to Python. In this, mostly we'll be having the theory. Sometimes you can see practical also. For example, download the Python, installation of the Python, how to test the Python, right? How to write the simple programs in Python. We'll see a little bit practical in this introduction also. Okay. Then once if we complete this introduction part, now we are going to start the part 2. What is this? Fundamentals of Python. Means the basics of Python. Because before starting the programs, suppose you want to write a program in Python, but to write the Python program, what elements are required? Means those are called your basics. What basics are required to write the Python program? Those basics here we are going to learn here. Fundamentals of Python. Very important in that. Every element you have to remember. You have to understand, you have to remember. Okay. And depends on requirement, you have to use those elements, whatever we are going to discuss in the fundamentals. Okay. If you forget the introduction, nothing will happen. But if you forget the fundamentals, there is a problem for you. That will impact on the coding. You may not write the programs. You may not understand each and every terminology or expression in the program. Understood? Yes, guys. Right. That is what. I said one point to you. Suppose if you want to understand one sentence, English sentence, you should know meaning of each and every word. Suppose if you don't know one word meaning, what happens? You cannot understand meaning of that sentence. That is a problem. Same way, suppose you are writing a 10 lines of program or 5 lines of program. If you don't know one expression, something there, you cannot understand the complete program. Yes or no? That's what that simple basics here we are going to learn in these fundamentals. Even though I am telling to you, sir, especially online guys also, you may not from IT background, for example. Even though you cannot understand this, you can understand this Python. You may be sometimes maybe some BCom people also can start the IT. I mean, they can come to the technical. They will start learning this coding and everything. But before they may not have any idea about the programming. They are called mostly non-IT. Non-IT background students also can understand this programming from my side. ఓకే, మీకు ఎలాంటి నాలెడ్జ్ లేకున్నా సరే ప్రీవియస్ కాలేజ్లో ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ పైన గ్రిప్ లేకున్నా సరే ఇక్కడ మీరు నేర్చుకుంటారు. సో ఇన్ దట్ వే వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు స్టార్ట్ అవర్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. ఓకేనా, రైట్. సో దోస్ ఆల్ బేసిక్స్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు లెర్న్ ఇన్ దిస్ పార్ట్ 2 ఫండమెంటల్స్ ఆఫ్ పైథాన్. నెక్స్ట్ part 3. So part 3 is what? Core Python topics. We have a core Python and also advanced Python. I said in the demo session. So Python means core Python is there, advanced Python is there. So core Python topics we are going to cover in the part 3. Then once if we complete this core Python, we are going to start the part 4, that is advanced Python concepts. Advanced Python means like OOPS, object oriented programming. In the core Python, we are going to discuss the topics along with the functional programming. Python is having one feature, sir. We'll discuss the features in the introduction, because Python is a combination of functional and also object oriented. That is called actually technically procedure oriented and also object oriented. What is that? Procedure oriented and also object oriented. Python is a combination of these two. That procedure oriented we are going to discuss in the core Python concepts here, and whereas object oriented concepts you are going to learn where in the advanced Python. Okay, now so difference is what is advantage, we'll see that in the regular sessions. So in that way we are going to continue step by step, sir, so anybody can understand these sessions I am telling you. Okay, so that's what, in case if anybody are non-IT background or if you don't have any grip on the coding, okay, don't worry about it, just you follow my sessions. You should be regular first of all. In case if you are absent for one day, I said already recorded sessions are available. Suppose tomorrow, for example, today you are absent, tomorrow you present, okay, and if I ask any question, you are ready to say. You should not say, sir, I am absent. Ilanti cheppoddu. So be ready for this. It's a 6 months duration. Complete 6 months you have to spend the time here. Okay, na? Dedication is very, very important. You should have a time first, then later dedication is very, very important. Okay, na? Because you want the jobs. Kada jobs kosame vacharu kada ippudu, right? Because you want the jobs and you want to earn the money, and compulsory 6 months you have to struggle. 6 months మీరు full గా struggle అయ్యారు అనుకోండి సార్, అంటే whatever the subject I am providing here, along with that, if for example if you have a patience, you have a time and patience, if you learn for example yourself also, there are so many sources are there to learn and update yourself also. Once if you complete this 6 months course na, okay, if you have an interest, you also can become yourself 2 plus 3 years of experience candidate also. Actually you are the freshers, right? If you have a patience, if you have a time with this subject, whatever I am going to give the subject, with this 2 plus years of experience, up to 3 years also you can put the experience, for example. In that way you can prepare yourself also. But for this, dedication is important. Every activity you have to do, ప్రతి యాక్టివిటీ చేయాలి. అలా అయితేనే ఈ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ వస్తుంది మీకు. ఏదో సంథింగ్ 1 hour వింటున్నాం వెళ్తున్నాం మళ్ళీ వస్తున్నాం వింటున్నాం వెళ్తున్నాం, నో. Only through listening you cannot learn the subject, sir. I am telling to you. Only through listening you can understand something, but you cannot write your own programs or you cannot design the applications your own later. Through only listening. Practice, first practice. So practice is very, very important. Through practice only you can get it. For example, now I am training to you, sir. I am a trainer here. I am training to you without any hesitation or any confusion. Because why? Because I practiced many times. I practiced many times this one. That's why I am able to train you. I am able to write the programs, and also I am able to design the projects here with live hands. Same way you can do. You can do one day, one fine day, you also can do all these things your own. There is no doubt at all. I cannot do, I cannot understand, something like that. These words are invalid for every person. Everything is possible nowadays. Understood? That is what. So that's why. So if you have any these type of mindset here, please you can just keep it aside. So first you feel free. At the time of listening session, you should not think about anything. You are about your friends or families or something. You should not think anything here. Keep it side first of all. Daily you are going to spend here. Okay, online guys maybe 1 hour session, but here offline sessions you are going to stay here around 5 to 6 hours daily. Understanding? That's what here. You have to spend the time here. You have to work. You have to follow my instructions. You have to do all the activities, whatever I assign to you, like programs or assignments or projects, whatever it may be. You have to do all these in time. Okay. So just we are starting today. So please prepare your mind to do all these activities. Are you ready now? So how many of you ready? Please raise your hands and also reply in the chat box. We'll see. Okay. Online guys, please respond. We'll see your dedication. There is no force, sir, because I am ready to give the subjective. I am here to ready to give the subject, sir. But I want to know how many are you people are ready. Okay, na? It's up to you. Fine. So there is no force. Sir, this change, అది చేయండి అని చెప్పేసి ఇక్కడ ఎవరు ఫోర్స్ చేయరు సార్. If you don't do any activities, we don't punish us. Punishments ఏమి ఉండవు. That is also one advantage here in this course. Okay, na? There is no punishments if you don't do activities. That is also one advantage to you. Yes, guys. Thank you. Here we need only at least one candidate is required. At least one candidate. ఒక్కరు కావాలి సార్. యు నో దట్ మనకి తెలుగులో ఒకటి ఉంది. మార్క్ ఒక్కరితో వచ్చేస్తుంది అని చెప్పేసి ఉంటది కదా మనకి. చదివారు ఎక్కడైనా? ఒక్కరితో వస్తుంది మార్క్ అని చెప్పేసి. దట్ ఈస్ రిక్వైర్డ్. వి డోంట్ వాంట్ లైక్ గుంపులుగా వద్దు మనకి. దేర్ ఇస్ ఎ డైలాగ్ ఆల్సో ఇస్ దే రైట్? Like that, we don't want such type of candidates here. Okay, there are many things out there. Okay, that's why. So that's what's very important. So try to understand what I'm telling to you. It is also a type of motivation. I said now in my sessions, I'm going to give some motivations. Okay, some motivation speeches. I'm going to train you. Okay, I'm going to push something in your brain so that you are going to make yourself strong. That is very important. Self confident. Vivekananda said one point. What is that, sir? తెలుగులో ఉంది అది, ఇంగ్లీష్లో కూడా ఉంటుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ ఎనీవన్? అది వివేకానంద చెప్పిన దాంట్లో నాకు చాలా నచ్చే ఒక పాయింట్ అది. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? మేల్కో యువత. ఇంకేంటి సార్? ఒకటి ఉంది సార్. కాదు, అది కాదు. సో యునో సెల్ఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్, ఆత్మవిశ్వాసం అంటారా? ఇఫ్ యూ లూజ్ దట్ వన్, యూ లూజ్ వాట్? ఎవ్రీథింగ్. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అది నాకు చాలా నచ్చే ఒక పాయింట్ వివేకానంద స్వామి కొటేషన్. నాకు ఎక్కువ తెలిసిన కొన్నింట్లో ఇది చాలా నచ్చింది. సో కాన్ఫిడెంట్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. నేను చేస్తాను, చేయగలను అని ఎవరైతే అంటారో, సో దే కెన్ డూ దట్. దట్స్ వై ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ యూ రిప్లై హియర్. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్. దట్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్. ఓకే, that's what I'm asking. So don't worry. So if you don't do, we don't give any punishments to you. Okay, yeah, tell me. Huh? Yes, that is also good. That's what I said. That is a గమ్యం అంటే 6 months అనుకోండి. ఓకేనా? గమ్యాన్ని చేరుకునే వరకు మీరు విశ్రాంతి తీసుకోకూడదు, రెస్ట్ తీసుకోకూడదు. నో మూవీస్, నో ఫంక్షన్స్, నో ఫ్రెండ్స్, నో పార్టీస్. అలా అయితే ఎలా సార్ అని చెప్పేసి వరి కావద్దు. యూ కెన్ టేక్ సమ్ వన్ డే, సండే లైక్ దట్, డోంట్ వరీ. బట్ ఎంతలో కొంత మనం చేయాలి, సాక్రిఫైస్ చేయాలి లైఫ్. ఓకే, 6 months అంటున్నాం. 6 months మీన్స్ లైక్ ఇలా పోతుంది సార్ 6 months అంటే. ఓకేనా? సో మనం ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ వెళ్తేనే నెక్స్ట్ డే మళ్ళీ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఎస్టర్డే యూ లిజన్ క్లాస్ రైట్, ఇమీడియట్లీ మళ్ళీ వచ్చేసింది 24 hours. మళ్ళీ అరే ఎస్టే ఇందాక విన్నాం అనిపిస్తుంది మనకి కదా. లైక్ దట్ డేస్ ఆర్ మూవింగ్ లైక్ దట్. సో 6 months మీన్స్ వెరీ స్మాల్ టైం దట్ ఈస్. ఓకే, రైట్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ టు యూ. సో ఫైన్ దెన్. So today just we'll start with Python once again. So introduction to Python. So in this introduction part, see what we discuss, like what is Python, once again why Python, and applications applications of Python, like where we use Python, all these things we are going to discuss once again. And along with that, we have versions of Python. We have some different versions in this Python software. But in that, which version we use, which version we need to download and use, okay? And which version is expired or deprecated, like all these things we are going to understand here. Along with this, like how to download and also install the Python software, okay? And we have some different modes. Basically, there are two modes are there, two modes to write the Python programs or to write the Python code here. They are, first one is interactive mode. Here is the practical, little bit practical will be there here. I said no. And the second one is what? Anyone know? If anybody, because some people already might know these Python basics. And maybe in your college days or website ద్వారానో maybe tutorial ద్వారానో మీరు basic నేర్చుకొని ఉంటారు somewhere. Okay? Anyone? Second mode is what, sir? Anyone? Huh? This is called shell. Interactive mode only shell అంటారు. Next is called no, batch mode, sir. Okay, interactive mode and batch mode. These are two modes. We can we can write the Python code in these two modes. But why we use these two modes and what is the advantage of this? We'll see that later. And tell me, sir. Will this. Just okay, right. Just I'm listing out what we are going to discuss in this introduction part. Later, I'm going to explain each and every term, sir. మీకు నేను ఎలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తానంటే డౌట్ కూడా రాకూడదు, అలా విధంగా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. అలా అని చెప్పేసి డౌట్స్ అడగకుండా ఉండకూడదు. యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్, యూ విల్ బి హ్యావింగ్ డౌట్స్ ఆర్ నాట్ లిమిటెడ్. యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్. త్రూ డౌట్స్ ఓన్లీ యూ కెన్ లెర్న్ వాట్ మోర్ అండ్ మోర్ సబ్జెక్ట్. డౌట్స్ తోనే మనము ఎక్కువ సబ్జెక్ట్, ఎక్కువ పాయింట్స్ నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. ఒక ఎర్రర్ వస్తే ఏంటి, దర్ ఇస్ వన్ న్యూ పాయింట్ యూ, రైట్? వై దట్ ఎర్రర్ అక్కర్డ్, వెన్ దట్ అక్కర్డ్. Suppose if that error occurs, next second time how to solve it. First time వచ్చింది solve చేశారు, but second time also if you get the same error, you can solve that very easy కదా. You can fix that bug very easy. That's what, through errors also you have to learn a lot of things. Some people may feel difficult whenever they write the program of 10 lines, if they get errors, errors God, we can't, how to solve, sir, errors. Understood? So errors are very, very important here. That's what, whenever you get any errors, feel good, feel happy. There you are going to understand one new point. Okay, na? But understanding errors also, sometimes maybe you may not understand the errors also, but that I'm going to show to you. Sometimes here, you are on the screen itself only, you are going to see the errors while writing the programs from my side also. Ala mere నేర్చుకో. Okay, each and every error how to solve. Okay, what is the meaning of that error? Like that, we'll see all these things here. Then after this, we are going to discuss the features of Python. Features are. So features ఏంటి? Okay, like that, there are some list of features are there, multiple features are there. Because see, these features, all these things are very, very important. Why you have to learn features means, suppose if you want to buy any products, మీరు మొబైల్ కొనాలనుకున్నారు, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ యూ వాంట్ టు బై ఏ మొబైల్. Before that, what you see, sir? You are going to see the features, right? What is the processor? What is the Bluetooth, camera quality, RAM capacity or storage capacity, brand, performance. You are going to see the reviews also, right? Then only you can purchase it. If features are good, then you can purchase. Like that here also, every technology, every programming also having what, some set of features. With the help of the features, now you are going to understand what is this Python. ఇక్కడ కూడా మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది పైథాన్ ఏంది అసలు, ఈ ఫీచర్స్ తో మనం ఏం గెయిన్ చేయొచ్చు, what is the advantage like. That's why here every technology, every programming also offers some set of features. So all these here we are going to discuss as a part of what? Part 1. Clear, sir? This will take, I'm going to start very slowly, all these things I'm going to explain very clearly with some examples also. Okay, now? So don't worry. So theory also I'm going to make you understand in simple words. Okay, simple words. Fine then. So like here, okay, let me start with introduction part. once again, we'll discuss what is Python here. Yes. So Python is what? It is a programming language or scripting language. So why we have to learn programming language? Yeah. If you want to do any tasks, okay. Yes, you have to give some commands to the computer in order to, okay, execute any tasks, right? Yeah. Sir? Okay, design works. Okay, good. Yes. So basically, if you want to interact with the computers and if you want to see, if you want to do any manual activities, if you want to do any manual activities, computerized through program, we can do that. Manual activities means what, sir? For example, once upon a time, okay, there were no softwares. For example, ATM or apps. If you want to withdraw the money, people are going to the bank, right? Yes, sir. People are going to the bank and they were writing something voucher, right? They was standing in the queue. Yes, sir. No. So maybe sometimes people were, keeping the, leave for the office. But nowadays we are using the ATMs. Even though we are not using ATMs nowadays, more because of we are having the so many apps. Phone Pay, Google Pay, Paytm. There are so many apps. So what previous in the olden days, whatever the activities we done manually, now we are doing with the help of the softwares. Yes, sir. That's what. So through programs, we can do all these activities, sir. Such type of programs also we can write using what? Programming languages and also frameworks or technologies using some different technologies. Yes, sir. Right. That is main agenda of these programming and also softwares, right? So basically, programming language are used to write the programs to develop the software applications, so that we can perform the manual activities very simple and also fast with accuracy. With accuracy. Is there any accuracy? Is there in applications? Apps accuracy untunda? You want to send the 10,000 to your friend. Yes or no? Is it possible or not? 10,000 chase 15,000 botunda? No. Or is it moving to other account? No. If you want to withdraw the amount in the ATM, 10,000 you want to withdraw. Is it giving the less than 10,000 or more than 10,000? License, sir. Exactly 10,000. That is called what here? Accuracy. Sometimes human can make mistakes, but these programs cannot make any mistakes. మీకు 10,000 ఇచ్చేసి కౌంట్ చేయండి అంటే వాట్ యూ డూ యూ విల్ టేక్ మోర్ టైమ్ sometimes maybe you can count more or less. That's why you can start counting second time, third time also. But machines can count, I mean ATM machines for example, will count how many times? One time, single time. ఎప్పుడైనా మీకు ఎక్కువగానే తక్కువగానే వచ్చాయా సార్ ఏటీఎంలో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్? No, I did not get this experience in my life. That is what your accuracy. Okay, so see, that is what we have many benefits if you design the applications using these programmings. So such type of programs, if you want to design here, you have to learn some programmings, frameworks, and some technologies. That is the purpose of doing all these activities. మీరు ఎందుకు నేర్చుకుంటున్నారంటే ఇలాంటి అప్లికేషన్ ని డిజైన్ చేయడానికి, మాన్యువల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ ని సింప్లిఫై చేయడానికి. If you want to do all the manual activities simplified, then we are designing the programs. Now tomorrow you are going to become a developer, programmer. Now you are going to do those type of apps tomorrow. Understanding, guys? That is what main purpose of learning all these technologies or programmings or frameworks, etc. Right? Fine. Next, second point is what here? This Python was developed by a computer scientist. Who's that computer scientist? His name was what? Guido van Rossum. He is a computer scientist who developed Python programming language. Okay. So Guido van Rossum, font about him, what is he and what is background if you want, just you can explore later, but just right now I will show his face to you. Later, if you want to read, just you can read about him. Okay. Just I will show his face. Do you know face? Anyone? I will show you. He is a person. Okay, 69 years old, and is a person who developed Python programming language. Sir, you can read about him if you want. Okay. Wikipedia is there. Okay, you can read if you want. What is the background? Okay. Employer of which one? Microsoft. See here. Like that. Is a person who developed Python programming language. Next, Python development was started in the year of 1989. And the first public release was in the year of what? 1991, February 28th. Sir. I said now, in the previous sessions, I said, Python is not a new programming, sir. It's an old one only. See, it is developed when? It started development is when? 1989. And first public release was 1991, February. Means a very old one. Like, it is older than, I think, Java. Java is when, I think 89, sir. 95, I think 95, 1995, around. See, it is older than Java. But why people not realized like Python is a programming? Okay, that we have to understand very clearly. Okay, right, that we'll see. I said some of the latest technologies, right, like AI, ML, okay, and data science. In all these latest technologies we are using. All these technologies are like last few years back onwards only we are using all these technologies. In these technologies, we are using what here? Python libraries, Python programming. That's why from there onward, this Python is becoming what? Very, very popular. And moreover, I said here, Python is very simple and also easy syntactically. And also we are able to write the programs within few lines of code. These are also advantages. That's why nowadays Python is becoming very, very popular. Even though it is old one. ఇది ఓల్డ్ వన్ అయినప్పటికీ కొన్ని రోజుల నుంచి మనకి ఫేమస్ గా ఉందంటే ఇవి రీజన్స్. AML? Yeah. Yes. That's why. Okay. Certain reasons. Right. Fine, guys. I hope understood, right? So that is what exactly this Python and what is exactly this Python programming, who developed, when it is developed, and why it is becoming very, very popular. Okay. And in this Python, just I discussed today only introduction part here, few points here. Next session, I'm going to cover to you like once again some applications of the Python and versions and how to download and install the Python software. You people please ready with a laptop. Next session, I may explain like download and also installation. You can do live. నేను చెప్పేటప్పుడు మీరు డౌన్లోడ్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు బికాస్ సమ్ టైమ్స్ సమ్ పీపుల్ మే హ్యావింగ్ సమ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఎట్ ద టైమ్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్టాలేషన్. కాబట్టి ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ చేసేటప్పుడు మీరు ల్యాప్టాప్ తెచ్చేసుకో. You can just be ready with the laptops. Online guys also. Don't watch the, okay, if you don't have laptops, please you can watch through mobile, sir. But if you have a laptops, please try to attend the sessions daily through laptops or systems. Okay, no? Mobile to attend kakandi. So because that is not more attractive. So make laptops unte ganaka, please try to attend the sessions through laptop or desktops. Okay, no? Right. Fine. So we'll start session today. So finally, if you have any doubts, please just you can interact with me. So don't absent the next session. Next session, I'm going to start when? Mondays. I said already, daily you'll be having the classes from Monday to Friday. For first few days, you don't have any session on Saturday. But after few days, then you'll be having some different activities on every Saturday. Every Saturday, class undadu. There is no class on every Saturday. Okay, no? So on the day, we'll be having some different other activities. Okay, right. But right now, tomorrow there is no session for you, and Sunday is commonly there is a holiday. Okay, and the next session we are going to resume on Monday sharp at 10:15 a.m. in the morning. Okay, no? Right. So before closing, if you have any doubts, you can discuss with me, sir. Any doubts? Any doubts? Okay. Yeah. And once again, I'm reminding you, if anyone is attending today as a first day, please take the record sessions. And also I will share the contact to you once again. I already shared the contact to you. Let me share once again if you want. So you can please, and also online guys, the people who want to attend offline sessions, so try to join immediately offline. Okay, now? So take this contact, office contact. Okay, 9652532383. I'll share in chat box also if you want. You can just take this. Right, sir. And so please once again చూడండి Saturday Sunday once again please go through these videos. ఇంకొకసారి వినండి, nothing will happen. 1 hour కదా, total how many hours? 3 hours. Till today just we completed 3 hour sessions, 2 demo sessions, 1 regular session. So that's why tomorrow means Saturday, then Sunday, ఈ 2 days లో ఈ 3 videos ని మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి వాచ్ చేయండి. సో వాచ్ చేసిన తర్వాత మండే రోజు మీరు రండి, మీరు ఎంత కాన్ఫిడెంట్ ఉంటారో మీరే చెప్పండి. Okay, you already listened live session, but once again you can go to that. ఇప్పుడున్న కాన్ఫిడెంట్ కి తర్వాత వాచ్ చేసిన తర్వాత వచ్చిన కాన్ఫిడెంట్ కి చాలా డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా? సో దట్స్ వై once again you can go to these record sessions, 3 videos, 3 days. Okay, then come back on Monday. Clear guys? Right. Fine. So any doubts more? Right. So if no doubts, you can leave the session guys. We'll continue on Monday. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.